Loading screen. Oh, that was a short one.
This is an Eluvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
You can restore an artifact like this.
There was a price, but one I gladly paid. I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Eluvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Basically, Stargate to another dimension, I think. I don't remember if we get that much of an answer of what Morrigan actually has been up to. It's kind of still nebulous. Wonder what the price was. Did she kill her kid to get this thing fixed? I don't remember all of the dialogue here. Definitely interesting stuff with Morrigan. That was one of the bigger disappointments in Dragon Age 2, I thought, was that they just didn't follow up with most anything that was set up in the first game. It was weird. Oh, they're nifty trees or whatever they are. Looks like sculptures more than actual trees, but they're nifty.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Eluvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I was safe from those who hunted me. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Eluvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Eluvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh. Like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Eluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Yeah, Morrigan is kind of the one bright spot in Inquisition. Well, not the one bright spot, but she's definitely the brightest spot. The main story is not bad. It's just a lot of side stuff. And like I said earlier, kind of need to do the side stuff for whatever strange reason. Because my brain is broken in some way. I need to do everything that I can in these kind of games. I'm glad I got to rewatch this little part here. I forgot that this was here. Wow, these loading screens are really long when you're doing post commentary. Do we get a mission complete thingy? Any? No, nope, nope. Oh, I guess it makes sense it would dump me off here. That's where Morrigan hangs out. Alright, what are we doing? What are you? Keep picking my blood lotus and my elf root. I gotta just remember not to spend it. I keep spending my elf roots. Alright. Why is there somebody else here?
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
The Bianca?
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I know a girl named Helga.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
She was hot.
Who
Nothing
isn't
wrong
a
with
friend of
Helga.
Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Well, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Something very disturbing to me about Varric's open shirt and gloves. There's something, I don't know, it's just weird. Weird indeed. Why do we still have a thingy over here? We could judge somebody else? Who else needs judgment?
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Thinking about it here, I guess.
The Inquisition stands for faith. Our work has greater purpose. Sometimes we need a reminder. Sir Ruth, the Herald of Andraste forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
Okay. Alright, what are we doing now? We'll probably go back to the war table. A lot of war tabling needing to be done. Do need to remember to deal with that stuff for what's-her-face over there. Alright, so what are, such language in a quest. I forgot that. So, what is this? Targets eliminated. Yeah, we can go hunt down some targets. That sounds like it's probably fine. Oh yeah, this is the one that we're working on. Let's just get that done. Get her done. She's been kind of bugging me. Have you done that thing for me? A little naggy. Can't blame her. Ain't you good for anything? That's what she's saying, basically. Alright, now there's like 5 billion things on here. And that's why Judgment? Which one's I don't even know what Judgment is.
Are the soldiers ready?
As ready as they can be. We're asking a lot of them.
It's a little bit confusing to know which one I'm supposed to be doing. Red Jenny, I remember Red Jenny. Utilize Warden treaties. Wait, what? That was the thing I needed to do. I think, maybe. No, because it doesn't have a plus over it. I must have already done that one. Kind of wish there was just a list on the side here, so I didn't have to manually look at each of these little chess piece thingies. I'm kind of just looking around at the same ones again.
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over.
Alright, there's fewer of them in Ferelden.
Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Oh yeah, I already sent these guys out to do some stuff. I forgot about that. Elf Root. Judgment the Good One. Oh, that's the lady I just judged. Aha. Do the thing.
Inquisitor?
What is this?
All right.
The long one, 3 hours.
Let us begin.
Alright, so where do we want to travel to? Are we gonna... No, we're not gonna travel. We're gonna go... I don't remember what I did. I probably have to talk to Cassandra and some other people. There has certainly been new stuff done, and I kind of wanted to wait. Well, there's no point in waiting. I have more stuff I can do, I'm sure, but... For that thing... For Josephine to be done. The rugs keep blinking out every time I come in here. It's weird.